It's not wrong for you to ask a guy where the future of your relationship is going to. It's not wrong. It's not desperation. But then it becomes desperation when you start mounting pressure on him to get married to you. When you know that he's not ready to get married and you are pushing him to get married to you, it's not desperation. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time of joining me, my name is Prophet Eneh and I basically teach relationship, Christian life, and so in this channel. So basically in today's video, we'll be talking about why men don't commit to ladies or women in relationship. Why at a point it seems like everything is going fine, but then he's not showing some level of commitment or he's not showing some level of interest or consistency. Why they actually do that and why some men ghost some ladies. So these things are happening. If you think they are not happening, they are actually happening, where people ghost each other in this dating street. And I'm going to be looking at this in two different categories. So we'll be looking at the first three we'll be looking at is from the aspect of the men, why they actually do it, and then the second part of it will be from the aspect of women, what they actually do to make these men ghost them or to make these men not to commit to them in the relationship. But before we go on, if you're joining me for the first time, I know you're probably thinking, should I subscribe to this channel? Is it worth it? I just want to encourage you to do so, to subscribe to this channel, because you'll be learning a lot of things. And if you go back to my previous video, you will see that I've been teaching a lot of things about relationship and how to navigate it. And also to those who are returning back, those who have been watching, I don't know, what do you want me to say? Please subscribe to my channel, because subscribing and liking this video helps YouTube to promote my video more. And probably, we need to get this message out there. So if this message has been blessing you, share it with your friends. Share it with your friends, and I believe that we will get there. So let's go into this video proper. So the first reason why men find it very, very hard to commit, or why some men don't commit to a relationship, is because they are there just to have fun. Yeah, there are some men who actually have no interest in doing a life with you forever. Basically, they are just looking for someone, a lady out there they can just have like a relationship with, sleep with, go out with, and all those stuff. And sometimes one thing with ladies is that once they get their emotions involved with a man, they start to expect more. But it's not the same thing with men. Men don't really get so emotional in the first stages of the relationship. Yes, a man will approach you, he will chase you, pursue you, like his life depends on it, but that doesn't mean he's yet emotionally involved with you. But for ladies, most times once they get to like the guy and fall in love with the guy, they do a lot of things that you cannot even imagine, because they are more emotional, and so they commit more emotionally to the relationship. And when this guy is just having fun and everything, they won't really know. They'll think there's something serious happening here. That's why most times when these ladies sleep with these men, and after the whole fun and everything, they start asking, what are we? What are all those kind of stuff? And the guy will still be sketchy in his response. He doesn't really give you something to make you feel comfortable. He will try to make you feel relaxed, because actually he's getting what he wants. So what else? What is there? So, and when he's done getting what he wants from you and he sees another victim, he moves on to the next victim. Or probably when he sees a woman who preserves herself, who challenges him, he probably leave you for that woman. One thing about guys, they don't really commit so much into relationship if they're not gaining something. So it's either they are gaining the things, the sex and the rest, or they are gaining support, encouragement, and everything from you. And yes, I know that there are some guys who are out there who are basically just there because they want to help you and that. But then we are talking about this kind of specific guys who are just there to have fun. You get that? So the next set of reasons why some guys don't commit is because they are afraid. There are some guys, not necessarily because they don't want to commit, they are afraid of the responsibility that comes with relationship, or the responsibility that comes with marriage. They really want to get down with you and do this married thing with you, but then they are kind of scared. They are kind of not confident in their ability to actually lead you as a woman, or probably have kids and all those stuff. So they are afraid to do it. So sometimes it's not because they don't want to, it's probably because they are afraid of the responsibility that comes with marriage. So I think basically if you're a guy and you fall into this category, I believe that if you have been able to have a woman in your life for 2-3 years, be preparing yourself for this stage of marriage. So some guys actually not commit because they are scared of commitment. They are scared of getting themselves emotionally involved with a lady, or probably because of past hurt and all those stuff. So they are just trying to play safe, and you probably might be getting the wrong message, probably thinking that they are not serious with you, but then it's just being afraid. So one thing that you can actually do is to try and find out if this guy is afraid of the future or he's just basically trying to have fun with you. So the next reason why some guys don't commit to a relationship is because there is someone else in their life. So when they are with you, they are all nice. But when you are not with them in a particular environment, they start to miss your call, they start to avoid your text and all that because they are with somebody else, probably. That's how some guys do it. So they ghost you because there's someone else in their life who they prioritize more than you. So it's more of like in a situation where you are a substitute. So you are in their life, but you're not their priority. They have something for somebody else who they are hoping that one day the person will agree to do life with them. But then they keep you beside, they keep you by the side. So that in case if this initial plan of getting involved with this person doesn't work out, what do I then do? Probably I fall back to this lady who is there too. So they just keep you as an option. They don't make you a priority in their life. They don't necessarily plan the future with you. They are just there. They are just nice whenever they are around. But whenever they are not around, they are not all that nice when they are not around. All those kind of stuff. They are guys that way because they have someone else they have to be with and show full interest in those other persons and try as much as possible to hide you from those persons. So it's kind of tricky in a way. So these 3 I just mentioned are based on the aspect of men. And I believe like these things that can be worked on, or you can spot them and you walk away from such relationship because they are not healthy. Then when it comes to the other parts of you as a lady, why a guy might not commit to you because of probably things you do to him or probably things you are doing, why a guy might not commit to you is that the first thing is that it's either you are trying to change him or you are trying to fix him. Nah, guys don't like to be fixed. They don't like to be changed. When a guy senses that you're in his life and you're trying to change everything about him, he starts feeling threatened. It's not like it's not good that you're trying to help him to overcome some challenges. It's not like it's bad that you're trying to help him see the things that he's doing wrong. But when you make it a point of duty to always point out something he's doing wrong in his life, those kind of guys that have those self-esteem issues, they will leave you because they will start to sense that probably this lady will be controlling. She will try to change me. She try to lead in the relationship or lead in the marriage. So basically, these guys they are afraid of such thing happening. So they tend to back out because they don't want any lady to lead them. They don't want any lady to control their life. So it's not like you're not allowed to make suggestions for the guy, or it's not like you're not allowed to give him ideas or tell him that this thing is not right or this thing is wrong and the rest. But then you have to do it with wisdom, because when you come straight or when you come direct or when you come up strong to them, hey, this thing you are doing is bad, stop this thing, change this thing, it looks like now you want to run their life for them. And if you are such a lady, this is something that you are doing that is not right. It's something that you are doing that scares men away from you. So I advise that you stop such behavior and actually make it more of like a suggestion and not a constant thing. So one thing you can actually do to make this thing better is that you should probably try to encourage him in his efforts to change more than you try to change him. So you can possibly just suggest, not like you're trying to control or command him to do something. So because that's what some ladies do, they try to command. Yeah, he might be messy. You accepted to date him. He might be messy and all those stuff. But then you have to follow him with love. Try to understand him and not try to just come into his life and then take him as a project and try to control and change him. No, it will not work. You don't fix a man. A man has to come to a point where he can trust you, and then you can probably work things out together. The next point why men don't commit is because probably they have assessed you and they don't see you in their life vision. This might sound somehow, but then this is one thing I tell ladies. It's very, very dangerous for you to get involved with a guy and you don't know his vision in life. You don't know where he's heading to in life. This is what friendship does for us. It tends to help you to assess people, to know where they are going to in life, to know what their life visions are, and for you to know that if what you are carrying, if the grace you have, if the favor you have is what will help that man to get to the top. Apart from those who don't care, apart from those who just want to marry, men with purpose, men with vision, the men you see on the top, those men have vision and they are looking for a woman that will support that vision. And if you get involved with them and you are not carrying the favor or you are not carrying the help that will help them to get to that top, they will probably spend time with you, do stuff with you, but then when it comes to settling down with you, they will not do it. They will ghost you, they will leave you and find someone else who is more purposeful, who has the help they need to get to the top. Because yes, the Bible said that you're coming into a man's life to become a helpmate to him. You're coming as a helper. That means for you to be able to work in alignment with somebody, for two to be able to agree and work together, then you have to have something the man needs to get to where he's going to. At least your vision too as a woman should be able to align to his vision too as a man. So sometimes they ghost you because you are not compatible in that area. They have assessed you, they have looked at you, and they are not seeing a life with you because you didn't ask, you didn't check. Why I'm saying this is from the ladies' part is because I expect you as a lady, before saying yes to a man, you should be able to assess him based on his vision. Ask him about his dreams, his life purpose. Then you yourself, you know whether you have what it takes to support this kind of man. You get what I'm saying? So that's that, and the final reason why some men don't commit in relationship or getting married is because these ladies, some of these ladies, they come up strong. They are so desperate and they are so pushy. Like they put pressure on the guy. Yes, I am one of those that says it's not wrong for you to ask a guy where the future of your relationship is going to. It's not wrong. It's not desperation. But then it becomes desperation when you start mounting pressure on him to get married to you. When you know that he's not ready to get married and you are pushing him to get married to you, it's not desperation. See, to be honest with you, it's better that you ask him, where are we heading to? Try to see if you have a life, like if both of you have a life together. And if he's not clear about him having a life with you or spending life with you, the best thing you can do for yourself is to assess the situation and leave. But if you want to stick around, you have to play by his book. Like both of you have to find a way to agree. So it's more of like when you ask him, where is there a future? When are we looking at settling down? And he's like, well, I'll be ready in 2 years' time or maybe in 3 years' time. Then you have to look back on yourself and say, will I be able to wait for 2 years? Will I be able to wait for 3 years? What are we going to be doing in these 2 to 3 years? How are we going to make it work in these 2 to 3 years? And then if you look at it and the information he's giving you is not concrete enough for you to hold on to, then you walk away. You don't have to stay. But you can't stay in that relationship and he already told you that he'll be ready in 2 years, and under 1 year you're already pressuring him, come and do this thing, my people, this one and that one. No. You will freak him out and he will run. Because one thing about life is that men are trying to get themselves together to pursue their dream, to have something to do in life, to be ready for this life in marriage. And now you're not putting pressure on him. It's like a double pressure on a man trying to figure out life and then trying to please a woman at the same time. It's not nice. Men get freaked out by that. So it's better that you ask him and know where he stands. If it's going to be ready in so years, then both of you can work out something. But then if he's going to be ready in so years, but you can't wait up to that, you can walk away and find somebody who will be ready by then. You get what I'm saying? So if you act desperate, that's desperate, I believe I've defined desperation to you now. It's not about asking him when you'll be ready to settle with you. It's about you putting pressure on him constantly to settle with you when you already know that he's not ready. That's what is desperation. So I believe if you put this all together, you'll be able to know why probably the guy ghosted you or why probably it doesn't really work out for you. And then you know how to get it right the next time you find yourself in a relationship. I believe this video has been very, very helpful to you. And also, I would like to hear what you have to say. Leave a comment on the comment box about what you think about this topic, whether things I'm saying are correct, if anything struck you, and then I would like you to share your views too. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and also like this video if you actually enjoyed it. And don't forget to share this video and visit my Facebook page, Prophet Eneh, where I also teach about relationships and marriages. Don't forget to purchase my book. The link is down in the description. My book, The Love Lessons, it has been launched. It's selling right now. Look at the link below to check for your own copy, how to get your own copy. I believe that you will learn a lot from it. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in today to watch today's video. And I believe that you have learned so much from it. In the next couple of weeks, it's almost the Christmas celebration. So in the next couple of weeks, we are bringing more videos to you about relationship. I'm thinking about doing a video on leadership and submission so that we understand what the Bible actually means about it. So be expectant. We'll do this next time. Catch you guys.